Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is your monthly love reading for the month of July. And so let's see what is coming to us, my Virgos, and what energies are going to play in your love life. Alright, Virgos, here we go. Oops. In your pre-shuffle, I saw a Ten of Swords. So it could be for some of you feeling very defeated. And also I saw the Five of Pentacles. So we'll see if it comes back. But it could mean that some of you are going through a lot of financial worries. Okay? But we'll see, as the tarot says. Alright, Virgo, here you go. Okay. All right. Very nice. All right, Virgo. All right, in your past, I see you changed the way you thought about a situation, or the way you handle things, or the way you looked into relationships. You changed some things, okay? Maybe you walked a mile in the other person's shoes, or it could be that you were dealing with a Piscean. Okay, it could be that you were dealing with for some Virgos. It could be that you are dealing with a Piscean, but for others, this could mean that it's like kind of trying to see things from a different point of view, a different way. Okay, and what I see, you know, what your situation was in that relationship, or whoever you were with, this person that you were with. It could be a Piscean, but yeah. Before I start, if you ask me what are the signs that you could be dealing with, then I'm picking up energy of water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean, a fellow earth sign, to be specific, Pisces and a Cancer. Okay, because the Hangman is here, the Chariot is here, so you could be dealing with water sign. But Virgo, now you in the past, as I see, have been, this person could be a Pisces that you were dealing with, or it could be that you try to see things or do things differently in the relationship. Try a different approach, maybe, for some of you. But what I see when I see you in that relationship, I feel you were tricked into making a decision that was not good for you, not in your favor. It seems like you were tricked, or you resorted to trickery, because it's the Two of Swords in reverse. So this could mean a trickery from your end. Maybe you tried to pull a fast one, or you tried to trick your way out of that relationship, instead of being clear and saying things clearly to the other person. You tried to kind of come out of it before even that person realized. Maybe that, or it can mean malicious intent, Maybe the other person had malicious intent towards you, or you had a malicious intent, and you, whatever it is, you never expressed your intent to that person. Maybe you were not serious, or maybe you felt that, this relationship is not working, so you need to move out. But you moved out, but you didn't do it in a very honest way. You didn't walk up to them and say, "Hey, look, things are not working out, and I should be moving out, or we should just let this go." Instead, you tried to sneak out of the relationship. Okay, tried a shortcut, or it could be that you were done the same thing. Maybe you were ghosted. Maybe you were ghosted and you were made to make a decision which you made only to realize that was a bad decision. Somehow they tricked you into making a decision which was not for your benefit. That could also be the reason. Okay? Now, what I see in the present is that you miss that person. You miss those days with that person. Or you have remorse regarding that relationship. If you have completely uh, left them, or they have ghosted you, if they've ghosted you, then you miss them. And if you are the one who left them, you have remorse on what you did. You have regrets. Okay? I see you feeling regrets in your present situation. Maybe you feel this relationship shouldn't have happened in the first place, or you could have ended things in a better way, or they could have said things in a clearer way before they walked away. So whoever got cheated, it's like, it's not about getting cheated. It's what hurts you, or what you're remorse about, or what you regret, is that they didn't tell things clearly to you. Have they told you, you're the matured one, you could have done things differently. But they didn't tell you, they didn't give you a chance. They just left. Okay? But what can work in your favor is, Virgo, there is a second chance coming towards you. There's judgment. There is a second chance coming towards you. There's a time you're getting your chance back again. You're getting a second chance in this relationship. So now, what do you want to do? Want to keep it? Or you want to keep it and grow it this time? Or you want to leave it? What do you want to do? Because this is judgment, this is reconciliation time, this is a second chance, this is the time again to correct whatever mistakes you did in your past. Now, what you want to do in it, that is your free will. Okay? But this is going to happen. Major arcana, so this is destiny. This will happen. Minor arcanas are something in your hand. You may go with it, you may not go with it. Okay? But major arcanas are something that will happen. You have no control over it. So what do you want to do? Virgo. What the conflict was, I feel, is the Ten of Pentacles, family. Conflict was due to family. Could be their family, could be your family. It could be, for some Virgos, you were in a relationship, you were married to somebody, and you went into this relationship only to come out of it, trying to sneak out of it when you felt you have had enough. Or it was their family, because of which they were in a relationship, or they had a family, and they kind of tricked you and ghosted you out of it. But the conflict is definitely due to family, because the Ten of Pentacles is a kid, there's a dog, there's an old man, there's a family, there's home. There are pentacles, so it's about money and family. It's about own security and stability. It was like, now what am I doing? Or it could be that this person wanted a family with you, and there is where the conflict is, because you were not ready for the marriage, or you wanted a family with them and they were not ready to commit and start a family with you. Or settle down with you. Okay, so this is about settlement. This is about settling down. This is about starting a family, owning a family. That is where your conflict was. Okay, but again, you're getting a second chance. This is your time, second chance to make it right. You want to do it? Remember, universe always gives us the second chance to correct what we did. Now, if we can do that, that is, if you are wise enough, you take that second chance and set things right, set things correct. If you don't, then, eventually you have to pay back whenever the time comes for you, because there is no deadline, there is no time, everything goes by the divine timing. But if you did something wrong, you have to pay back. If they did something wrong, they have to pay back. So universe is very forgiving. Before that, they always give you the second chance, second, third, or fourth chance to correct yourself. If you don't, then be ready for what is coming to us. Okay? Now, what I see as the external influence, for some Virgos, I feel this has been a third party situation. External influence again is the Six of Pentacles. Look at this man. He's kind of hanging carrots in front of these kids, promising both of them that he's going to give his pentacles. But is he really giving? Or is he just faking it? So I feel that's the situation. That was the external influence. It was about give and take. It was about giving, the real intent of giving. What was the real intent of giving? Was it selfless love? Really? I don't think so. I think this love had some attachments. You wanted this love because you expected something in return, or they wanted this love because they expected something in return, and whoever it is in this reading was giving to two. And that's the reason. So if it's a third party situation, I can understand. You miss them, you have remorse. That's the reason. Maybe you were in this you made this person in the third party relationship. So now you have guilt. You have remorse about it. You miss them. But the conflict was that they wanted a family. You couldn't give them that family because you were giving to two. You had to give to two. You were giving to them. And you already had mouths to feed. You had children to give. You had a family to give to. So you couldn't invest much. So you sneaked your way out. Or it could be completely the other way around. It could be that you were dealing with a person who kind of ghosted you because of family. Their family didn't like you, or they already were in a family, so you were left in a third party situation. You still miss them. You still long for them. So there is this second chance coming. Now what you got to do in this situation is, Virgo, be this Cancerian energy, Queen of Cups. Listen to your emotion. Understand your emotions. Follow your emotions. Understand the other person's emotion. Understand your emotion too. And see, look inside the cup. What is the emotion that you hold for them? Is it love? Is it lust? Is it something else? Is it need-based? Is it want-based? What kind of relationship? Understand the other person's emotions attached to this relationship. Understand your emotions attached to the relationship. Pay attention to your emotions and not the practical side of life. First, pay attention to what you want, what your intuition is saying, what your emotion wants, what your heart wants. So pay attention to your heart, your feeling. Okay? And what I see in your fear is Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You're scared of this Cancerian, somebody Cancerian in your life. Or you're scared of taking control of your emotions. You're scared that if you listen to your emotions, maybe you have to bring some changes in your current scenario. So maybe that scares you. Maybe that is something that you're not ready for. So once you pay attention to your emotion, but you're not ready to take control, responsibility, ownership of your action. You don't want to drive towards something. You're scared to drive towards something that your heart wants. Why? Because again, in your hopes and fears, I see the Five of Rods. Because you're scared of what people will say, what your society will say, what others will say, where all you'll face resistance. You're scared of that. It's not about you. You're more conscious about what society will say if you make that decision. If you go towards this person, what will your friends say, your family say, your close ones say, the ones who supported you or who have been by your side, what will they say? So you are scared of that. That is what is in your hopes. That is what is in your fear. Taking control of your emotions. Because you feel if you actually listen to your emotions, then that's going to lead to a lot of conflict among your own people. There will be clash of ideas. Maybe that's the reason last time you sneaked out, or you were manipulated to leave the relationship because there was family. Definitely there was family involved. With the 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, there was definitely a family involved. Now whether it was from this person's family or whether it was your family, but there was a family. So now you are scared that if you listen to your emotion and if you actually go towards this person, again that means you have to take control of your life, which you cannot. Because you're scared if you do that, that's going to lead to further conflicts. There's going to be resistance from people around you. But as an outcome, what I see is that you're eventually going to do it. You're going to do it, Virgo. This is the Knight of Cups. This like, I love you, I want to make love to you, I want to spend my life with you kind of commitment, a lover energy. This is a lover. So you're going to forget about your fears, and I feel you're going to, because once the second chance comes in your life, you're going to give it a chance. You're going to actually move towards this person, open up to this person. I feel till now you haven't been opening up much. You have kept your emotions inside you. You were scared of showing it to this person, maybe because of the families involved. Maybe you were in a relationship or they were in a relationship. So you were scared to show your true emotions. But I feel by the end of July, or around the mid of July, you're actually going to go towards this person. You're going to open up. Good, bad, you're going to say that you love them. Whether they're still there in your life or whether they're not there in your life, you don't care. You're going to take have the guts to go and say, I made a mistake in the past. I cannot forget you. I still miss you and I love you. I think that is what is coming towards you, Virgos, this month. So this is definitely a reconciliation time. Now, whether you want that reconciliation is what you're scared about. That if I reconcile, what happens? What happens to my friends? What happens to my family? What happens to their family? How will they react? But eventually you're going to do that. Because you want to do that, you will do that. But maybe you're up in your head a bit. Okay, a lot of cups. So it's all about emotions this month. Alright, so let's see what divine love advice is there for you. What divine love cards advise you. What you should be focusing on, Virgo. What you really should be focusing on. Show me what Virgo needs to focus on. Show me what Virgo needs to focus on. What you need to do. What does Virgo need to do? Alright, here you go. Death, transform. Whatever it was in the past, forget about it. Just transform, okay? Just be what you want to be. Change yourself. Don't sneak out. Every time sneaking out doesn't work. Every time not facing confrontations doesn't work. Sometimes you got to make those changes inside you. Make those changes. See the things from a different perspective. Maybe you'll get a clarity. Emperor. Do something that is secure, stable, or you could be, again, there could be somebody in your life who can give you that financial security, that stability, has that sense. So whatever decision you make, Virgo, make sure you do that keeping in mind financial and social security and stability in mind. Make wise decisions. Judgment is here. Make the wise decisions. Don't just let things just hang up in the air. Bring them down. You are a grounded energy. So you can do that. You understand what grounded means. So bring back that logic. Bring back that common sense. Change yourself. Maybe the way you thought or the way you think how relationship should be. There needs some change there. There needs to be some changes there. Okay? And the third, the Magician. You have the power. This is your card because this is Aries, Virgo, or Scorpio. So this is your card. This Magician is all about you doing you achieving what you want in your life. You working towards it, nobody else. You have the emotion, you have the passion, you have the pentacle, you have the intellect, you have the money. It's your money, your emotion, your intellect, and your passion. What do you want to do with it? So pay attention to what you want to do. You have all the powers. You want to go towards this person? Go. You want to leave this person once and for all? Leave. But what do you want to do? You want a new person in your life? Change yourself. Be like the Emperor. Use some logic, use some sense, but follow your passion. Strategize to get your passion. Do what you're passionate about. Okay? Make sure you're secure financially and stable in relationship that you commit. Okay? So if that person makes you emotionally, financially, socially established or secured, go ahead. If that doesn't, think of the others. But whatever you do, make the wise decision because the judgment is here. Okay? Alright, Virgo, hope you resonated with this video, and if you didn't, then please check your moon, rising, or Venus. Okay? So please comment, like, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll be updating more monthly videos in the next few days. So keep watching the space, and see you again with new readings. Until then, stay in love. Bye.